Hello and thanks for watching. I'm back to do a follow-up video about IWC. I'm going to link to the other video that I did about IWC watches. Me and my son did that video. I liked that. We were just talking about some of the complications, and I do like IWC and their complications. I said in that video, I don't think they get as much credit as they deserve. Specifically, the one complication of theirs that I like the most is the mechanical depth gauge. It's called the Aquatimer Deep Three, I believe. Man, I love that watch. Like, it's just so different. There's nothing else like that. The execution, the color, it's just perfect. So one of the problems that I have with IWC, and again, this is proof that I'm not on the take from IWC. They're not giving me any money for these videos, but they really got to work on the pricing. So here's my story of IWC, a potential customer. Here's the way that I look at it, and I hope somebody at Richemont is watching this, or somebody at IWC is watching this, just giving you some on-the-ground perspective. Great, so I'm interested in the Aquatimer Deep Three. I started looking around. I looked, the price for that watch, MSRP, is around $22,000, over $20,000 for sure. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, man, that's a lot. That's really a lot for IWC. Okay, great. So I started looking at options. What are the options available? If I wanted to get this watch, what else can I do? So I looked and I saw that I can get this watch through gray market, which is basically new without warranty, for around $15,000. So that right there is a savings of $7,000. I mean, that's very compelling. Like, you'd have to give me a really strong reason why I should spend the $7,000 more to buy that from an AD. Fine. $15,000 is still a lot of money for an IWC. I did some more research and I saw that Oris makes a watch with mechanical depth gauge. Different design, but you know, Oris is Swiss made also. They've been very popular with their Divers 65s, their Aquis models. So I'm comfortable that they can execute a mechanical depth gauge, and I'm sure that it would be fine. So I can buy the Oris model mechanical depth gauge for around $3,000 gray market. Now, do you see what kind of problem that puts me in there? I like the Aquatimer Deep Three. I like the idea of mechanical depth gauge complication. So I got to decide now, do I like it enough to pay 5 times the price over what I can get the Oris for? I can get the Oris for around 3, or I can pay 15 for the IWC. So you see what kind of position that puts the customer in? I mean, you guys really got to get a better control of the pricing there. So if I'm thinking about $15,000, as much as I like the IWC, right? I'm thinking for that money, I can get Rolex Daytona, right? Sure, I get it. I mean, it's a different watch, it's a different complication, but as part of the overall value, when I'm done with that IWC Aquatimer Deep Three, I'm pretty sure if I spent $15,000 for it, or even $10,000 for it, I'm not going to get anybody. I'm not going to find anybody to give me $10,000 for that watch. If I spend around that kind of money for a Rolex Daytona, I'm pretty sure that after I'm tired of it, I'll be able to get most of my money back. So that's kind of the problem that I run into with IWC a lot. It's a great brand. They have a lot of innovations, a lot of patents, very nicely decorated, very innovative and creative, but the pricing is set up to where they're making the customer, it always comes back to the king. Like, most people don't have a small fortune to spend on watches. You're either going to have 1 or 2 watches, unless you're just a collector, right? If you're a collector, then you don't care. You might have 10 watches. But if I'm looking to get my, you know, my 2nd or my 3rd watch, and I'm looking at getting that mechanical depth gauge watch, I mean, you're putting me in a bad case there. I mean, I definitely don't want to spend over $20,000 to buy it from your boutique. If I pay 15 gray market, I mean, there's just so many other options in that area. I mean, when you start getting to that price, all right, 15, I could probably get, a secondhand Vacheron or something. Now you talking, high horology, or, completely different watch, but you get the idea. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on IWC. I still think you're a great brand. I just think you really got to get your pricing under control. And if anybody out there has that Deep Three, please send me some pictures of it. I want to see how it looks like in the wild. I love that watch. That's kind of like something that I'm into now. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.